What is good, everybody? So, one of my favorite creators on YouTube, Heinz. I don't know if you can see that. Let me try to. Yeah. In hindsight, but his name is Heinz. But these are his reminder cards that I had gotten as a gift about a year ago, and I, and I constantly go back to them, whenever I just need a reminder. So I felt like it would be, a dope video to just pull some random reminders and kind of chop it up a little bit. I'm thinking about doing maybe 3 or 4, because I think so often we don't need new advice. We just need reminders to kind of keep us going. You know what I mean? To kind of help us recenter and get back on track and to keep moving forward, right? So the first one we're going to go with this one. Let's see what it says. Ooh. Be your unique self. Let's see if you can see that. Try to focus that in. Be your unique self. On the back, it says, don't waste your energy trying to please people who don't love the real you. Be yourself undeniably, so the ones who love you can come closer, and the ones who don't can simply go away. It's funny because I needed that reminder, but it's crazy how I pull that card, the first one, in. I promise you this is something that I've been talking about so much over the past few weeks, and just about, being your truest, most authentic self. Because when you are true to you and you cultivate your authentic self, your gifts and, your aura and your energy makes room for you in this world, because there's nobody else like you. And I think so often we fall into the trap of trying to be other people, or trying to change who we are to please certain people around us, when we just need to be ourselves. We need to stay true to us, and like the card said, allow the people who love the real us to become closer, and allow the people who don't to kind of move away. And yes, it's a tough thing to do, but in this journey of life, you have to be willing to let go of certain things, certain people, certain environments, certain habits, and it's a hard thing to do, because so often we have a tendency as humans to create unhealthy attachments to these things. So when we have to let go, or when it's time to let go of these things, it almost feels like we're letting go of a part of ourselves, and that's a very, very tough thing to, deal with. And I think it's so important to, really bring intention to that area and make sure that you're, cultivating healthy connections and not unhealthy attachments, because there's a big difference between connection and attachment, right? And when you understand that, in life, people are going to come and go. Environments are going to come and go. You're going to grow out of old ways and grow into new ones. When you truly understand that, you can really move into that energy of connection and allow life to flow through you, and you don't hold on to anything that isn't meant to be held on to anymore. And, I just think that's a really dope reminder. Be your unique self, So that's one. Card number 2. Let's see which one. I feel like y'all feeling, we're going to go with this one. Okay. I felt like that green one was sticking out. Ooh, this is a great one. It takes sacrifice to have a deeper relationship with self. Oh, I love that. I love that. At times, we may have to let go of people or habits that no longer serve us. This is not a loss, it's an opportunity. Take a seat and have an interview with yourself today, a seat at the table with your soul. There is much more to you than you even know, but it takes sacrifice to have a deeper relationship with yourself. How crazy is that we were literally just talking about it after this first card, and this is the second card we pulled. Hey, that's divine intervention right there. That's the universe speaking through us. You feel me? So, it doesn't get more clear than that. It takes a deeper relationship to have, it takes sacrifice to have a deeper relationship with self, But it's just so beautiful, especially the back. I think sacrifice is something that a lot of people run from, and you have to start embracing sacrifice, because, it does take sacrifice for you to cultivate the best version of yourself, and for you to reach your potential, and for you to really become fulfilled in this life. It takes sacrifice, and sometimes you're going to have to sacrifice certain habits or certain things in your life in order to give yourself the space and the energy and the time to grow into the person that you were made to be, right? And it's a very difficult thing. But like Heinz said on this card, when you let go of certain people or habits and you sacrifice, it is not a loss, it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to grow. It's an opportunity for you to challenge yourself to become more disciplined, to say no to things that no longer serve you. And yes, it's going to be uncomfortable at first because you're stepping away from the familiar into the unfamiliar, right? Into the uncertainty, into the unknown. And that's a very, very tough thing to do. But those are the sacrifices it takes for you to have a deeper relationship with yourself, for you to cultivate the best version of yourself, for you to live out your purpose, for you to reach your potential, right? These are the type of sacrifices it takes for you to get there. And you have to be willing to embrace that. You have to be willing to go down that journey and make those tough decisions, because so often, right, we have certain people or certain habits that have been in our lives for so long, right? And in order for us to bloom or step into a new season or expand, right, it may take letting go of that thing or that person. And that is a tough thing to do, because that person or that habit or that environment, wherever it may be, has been so deep rooted and in your life for so long, right? And you have to have the courage to say, you know what? I care more about becoming the best version of myself, reaching my potential, living the life that God made me to live, more than, that attachment or that habit or that person, and, it is a tough thing to do, but each and every one of us has the power to do that. And I truly believe it. And you just have to be willing to take those steps each and every day, believe in that possibility, and open your mind to all that life has. But it takes sacrifice. It takes sacrifice. Let's get to the third card. I kind of like this. We might have to start doing this more often. And I'm not even going to lie, this video was not scripted. I literally came into the editing lab. I was vibing. I brought the cards with me because I just like to have them on me all the time. And I just started reading and I just started recording, and it just happened. So we're going to go for the third card. Let's see. Let me get it out. Hold up. Okay, what we got? Sometimes all that you have is all that you need. Ooh, that's a bar. Don't underestimate yourself, my friend. God has given you everything that you need to succeed. Sometimes all that you have is truly all that you need. You are ready. Hey, this is amazing. This is an amazing reminder, because I think so often, right, we want to make that change. We want to take that leap. We want to start that thing, but we feel like we don't have the right equipment, or we're not skilled enough, or we're not this, or we're not that. We don't have this, right? And sometimes you got to really take a step back and understand that all that you have is truly all that you need. Everything that you need to become the best version of yourself and to reach your potential is already within you. You just have to be willing to tap into that. You just have to be willing to put the key into the door and unlock it, right? And it takes work. It takes courage. It takes sacrifice. But all that you have is all that you truly need. And you have it all right here. And God put everything that we need within us, right? And I just think that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I think, this mindset is really rooted in gratitude, because when you wake up every single day and you root yourself in gratitude, you're not going to be focused on everything that you don't have. You're not going to be focused on the lack, right? Gratitude shifts you from lack to abundance, and you start focusing on everything that you do have, and how you can do the things that are on your heart, how you can, lean into that discomfort, how you can make those sacrifices, how you can reach your potential. Gratitude makes that mental shift that is so needed for us to reach our potential and to become the best versions of ourselves, right? And, reminding yourself that all that you have is all that you need, truly, is so, peaceful, but also it releases so much pressure to try to go get more stuff to get everything figured out. You can really be where your feet are and understand that in this moment, I truly have everything that I need to maximize my potential and start moving in the right direction. And as you move in the right direction, right, you are going to cultivate different things, and you're going to be able to tap into different things, right? And more things might come into your life, right? And I think it's just really important to focus on everything that you do have rather than everything that you don't have, because when you're focused on everything that you don't have and how you're not ready for this and you can't make that jump because of this, you're going to stay stagnant, you're going to stay stuck, right? And you're never going to truly put yourself out there and take that leap that you need to take to get to where you want to be in life, to get to where you need to be in life, right? Phone going off, you feel me? But we're gonna do one more, you feel me? We're gonna do one more. I really hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am, so please let me know if you guys want me to keep doing these, but let's do one more. Shout out to my man Hines, yo, for real. Let's see. I'm feeling one at the end over here. Phone keep going off. All right, here we go. Feeling this one. Let's see what it says. Woo! We can't control what happens, but we can control how we respond. Come on now. I'm not gonna lie, if any of y'all follow me on Wagos, literally, this was one of my most popular videos when I talked about how, we can't always control what happens to us, but it's our responsibility to respond in the way that is going to help us and not hurt us. And this is a reminder for that. The back says, I am more than what I feel. My emotions are just emotions. I am not anger. I am not anxiety. I may experience these energies as a way to grow and learn. I can't always control what happens, but I am in control of my reaction. Observe your emotions with grace, my friend. That is beautiful. And that brings a whole different element to it, because, as humans, we are going to experience so many different emotions, right? And so often, when these emotions arise, we allow these emotions to dictate our behavior, to bring us in directions and places that we don't need to be going. And sometimes you have to understand that, it's natural for certain emotions to come up because you're a human, but you do not have to identify with them, and you have the ability to take a step back and to observe them and decide if you want to lean into them or not, if you want to act on them or not. You know what I mean? And things are going to happen in your life. You know what I mean? You are going to be frustrated in certain instances. Somebody might make you angry. You know what I mean? You might be faced with a little bit of anxiety or, feelings of like overwhelming and stuff like that. But you do not have to act on those emotions. You get to, like we said, take a step back, understand that there are emotions, which are energy in motion running their course in your body. And you get to decide which ones you give power to and which ones you allow to run their course, right? Because that's part of intentional living. We talked about that on this channel before and on my Wagos page, but being intentional with the things that you do, the decisions you make. It's the same with your emotions. Be intentional with the emotions that you give energy to, right? Because not every emotion deserves your energy and deserves your time. But so often we just allow our emotions to just run wild, and whatever our emotions say, that's what we do. But no, you are not standing on emotions, you're standing on principle. You're standing on your character. So your emotions may come up and they may make you feel a certain way, like you want to do this or want to do that, but you have the discipline and you have the right intentions in place to take a step back and say, you know what? Is this decision that I'm about to make aligned with myself or not? And if it's not, I'm not going to make it. And if it is, I'm going to make the aligned decision, right? But like it says, we can't control what happens, but we can control how we respond. So challenge yourself to do that today. You know what I mean? Challenge yourself to do that today. But listen, I'm not going to lie. Like I said, this video was not scripted, but I'm definitely going to have to do this more often. I really hope you guys enjoyed these cards as much as I did. And I think so often we just need a reminder. And if you guys want to get these cards, I'll try to leave a link in the bio, because these cards really have been such a peaceful practice in my life. You know, whenever I may be feeling a certain way, or I just maybe see them on my desk, I just grab them, and it's always the right one. You know what I mean? I always just seem to grab the right reminder that I needed for that day. And you know, there's a bunch, you know what I mean? So we can make a lot of videos with this, but you know, so often we just need a reminder. So I really hope that, you know, this video helped you with whatever you're going through, the season that you're in right now. But just keep taking it day by day, step by step, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. I appreciate y'all, and make sure you guys go subscribe to Hines. I'll put his YouTube in the bio too, because he's one of my favorite creators. He's amazing. So yeah, deuces, y'all. I'm probably gonna read some more of these, so we out of here.